Okay, folks, this is the Mad Miner from Miners Canyon, Wyoming. Here I am about 80 miles southwest of Casper, Wyoming. Check it out, pretty cool country, huh? A little windy, so you might get some distraction on the voice. But here it is, It's Saturday, May 31st in beautiful Wyoming. Okay, today I'm going to cover some mining essentials and what I carry in my pack for your edification and information. So let's take a look. Wow, that's a lot of crap you got to carry, isn't it? First of all, I'm going to talk about my pack. Check this baby out. It's a Camelback. Really a cool pack. You can carry everything from soup to nuts, and of course, if you're mining, the good old trusty gold pan. And a blanket in case you get cold. Ain't gonna happen today. It's gonna be 85 degrees. So let's go over some of these items that I have here. Oh yeah, here we go. This is a cool thing I got from Sierra Trading Post. It's a compass that you can hang on your pack with, you can't see it very well, but there's a temperature gauge on there as well. And so what do we have here? Look at all this stuff. This actually all goes in the pack. First and foremost, sunscreen. It's going to be hot. I cooked myself 2 weeks ago, so that's important. We'll put that back in. Some soft wipes. You can wipe north of the or south of the border just in case. Here we go. One of the most important things, a shovel. Yeah, a shovel for digging out. Once you get down to the hard pan or the bedrock, you need that. That actually goes in a bucket. So since we're talking about the bucket, here we go. Plenty of buckets. Miner can't be without enough buckets. Also hammer. You want to have a hammer to break open rock. What they tell me is gold is going to be where there's granite and basalt, as well as quartzite. And as I was coming in here, I was noticing there is some basalt and there's definitely granite. In fact, here we go, a piece of granite right there. Yeah, this is looking good. And there's actually some basalt right there, and quartzite. I don't see any right here at my feet, but I'm sure it's here. What else do we have? We have a fishing license in case you want to go fishing. I didn't bring my pole. My trusty GPS. This is something you can't be without. I love this thing. You turn it on, it tells you exactly where you are, what the ownership is. It covers all the private landowners as well as public land, Forest Service, state, etc. Trusty knife, multi-purpose Leatherman, extra batteries, matches, waterproof match case, tape, and earplugs, leather gloves, and a headlamp. Of course, you need a headlamp just in case you get caught off at night, and if your batteries run dead, you've got extra batteries. And of course, a space blanket in case you get lost and end up in outer space. Here's a mining essential right here. This is the gizmo that sucks the juice out of a baby's nose. Yeah, well, it works. And here's a little container to keep your gold nuggets and flakes in. Binoculars, absolutely a must. Here's something that I always pack around. It's Wyoming's Trees and Wildflowers. This is a great little pamphlet, and it really covers most of the basic wildflowers. And the prairie, by the way, is lit up with color right now. Here's Birds of Wyoming, another thing. These are both glossy, hardcover, waterproof pamphlets that are really important. Oh yeah, here we go. This is my favorite. Okay, dirty people, that's not what it's for. This is a pinpointer. When you're digging, you press this button right here. You feel that vibration? It's picking up the metal on my phone, so it's giving you the vibration. So yeah, it's not going to work for your dirty mines unless there happens to be metal in the clamshell south of the border. something to think about. Okay, what else we have here? This is, to me, the most important piece of equipment. These are, you can't see them very well, but they're snake shaps. Absolutely a must. And to go along with the snake shaps, good leather boots, heavy leather boots. And if you're going to be dry mining, if you're going to be wet mining, you need the mucks. And also, you might just peek in there, you can see the maps. You need the BLM maps. Also, you need a good heavy coat, a waterproof coat. Today, it's 80 degrees almost already, and clear blue skies. See that? Oh, this is great. This is cool country. Clear blue skies, but it's predicted to have severe thunderstorms and hail this afternoon. So you might want to always be prepared. Then, of course, the trusty metal detector. That's a must. And water. Plenty of water. You can't take enough water. Last time I was up here, I really thought I drank a lot of water. By the end of the day, I was getting cramps like you can't believe. So I brought about 1.5 gallons of water to take along. And finally, here we go. The good old pistolero. That's in case you get in a gunfight with a 4-legged, 2-legged, or a slithery bad guy. So let's see. Oh, one last thing. I didn't cover this. This is very cool. What this is an old prescription bottle with cotton balls in it. And the cotton balls are slathered with petroleum jelly. And also, for your information, there is an alternate use for these pieces, but these work really cool when you're starting a fire. And if you run out of matches, you can always pull out your trusty, here you go, steel. Yeah, the trusty steel. Couple sparks on those cotton balls, they light up, they stay lit in the wind, and it gives you a fire. Really a must-have in your pack. So there we have it. Oh, a couple more things I forgot to mention. See this sled? I carry this sled. I drag this sled around when possible. Inside the sled I have a shovel, of course, the buckets, as I mentioned, and a chair. As well as that chair. When possible, I take that chair and I drop it right in the creek, sit on it, and I pan. That's not always possible, especially now that I'm going to be dry mining. My idea is I'm going to go up there and try to find some bedrock, dig down, take a couple sample buckets, half buckets, drag them back here to the truck, and then take them to another spot I'm going this afternoon. So that's it. I guess let's go gold mining. This is the Mad Miner signing off.